Howdy y'all, Fuzzy Biker here, pretty excited Fuzzy Biker. We're over at Baxter Cycle in the mighty mini Tropolis of Marnie, Iowa. There's my hot rod Royal Enfield 650 Super Meteor. But check this hot rod out, huh? We got a good look at this the other day. I got to drive it around town just a little bit. So it is a Triumph Scrambler 400X, absolutely amazing machine. A little bit I got to drive it, I was just so impressed with it. It's a 398cc single cylinder, dual overhead cam, 4 valve per cylinder, makes about 40 horsepower, about 28 foot-pounds of torque, that's about 38 newton meters, has a 9-to-1 compression engine. Doesn't that look so Triumph Heart? The fins, the angle here, the pipe coming out at an angle, you know, it just looks so Triumph, you know. 6-speed transmission, very smooth 6-speed from what I gleaned yesterday. Check out this brake. That is a 320 millimeter disc ABS ring right there. But here's the really cool part: Vibri 4-piston Vibri caliper, radially mounted, 43 millimeter inverted fork. Look at that color, isn't that gorgeous? There's a texture to this. When you get here to Baxter's, make sure you rub your finger on that. Absolutely amazing. 5.9 inches of travel. I think that's about 150 millimeters. I love the way they've done the protection here for the forks. You know, this little cover here, very good. And of course, look at these really cool rims. I like it. Metzler Karu, yeah, Metzler Karu street tires. The size is a 190/19. On the back is a 140/80/17. This is an aluminum, cast aluminum swing arm. Check that out. I love the way this looks. But cast aluminum, monoshock on the back. Again, there's 5.9 inches of travel. That is 150 millimeters. And seat height is 32.9 inches. That's 835 millimeters. Wheelbase 55.8 inches. That's 1418 millimeters. Fuel tank 3.4 gallons, about 13 liters. And here's the best part, the magic number, the number y'all want to know about: 495 pounds, 179 kilograms wet weight. Let's go take that hot rod for a ride. Wahoo! They've got pipes on order for this. Right? Well, we're going to take this to the next town, so let's get out there and do that, huh? Of course, we have to do the obligatory spin right here. What's life without that? I love the wheelbase on this thing. You know, as tall as this is, and as long as the wheelbase is, I think what I say was 1418 millimeters or 55.8 inches. It sure does turn good, doesn't it? Something I'm trying to get used to is this instrument panel, this instrument cluster yet. I'm really, I don't know what to think of it yet. What do y'all think of that thing? I think the LCD should be a little bigger, and I'm a little at odds with the speedometer. You know, at 60 miles an hour, the needle's over here somewhere. But there is a lot of information there. Fuel gauge, clock, always visible gear indicator, a tachometer. Very windy day here in the mighty mini Tropolis of Marnie, but we will make the best of it, by golly. The brakes work very well, by the way. I think the rear disc is a 230 millimeter with a single piston Vibri. Pickup is very good. Shifting is excellent. The clutch is incredibly light feeling. Atlantic, 7 miles away. Let's do it, by golly. Beautiful Iowa day, about 55 degrees. The winds are just blowing like mad, 25 miles an hour from the south. We're heading dead east right now. So at 60 miles an hour, we looks like we're talking about almost 6,000 RPM, maybe 5,500. I'm sitting almost upright. I got a slight lean forward. The bars are in a very good position. I like how wide they are. My knees are a little bit lower than my hips. My heels are behind my knees, but there's a lot of distance between there's a lot of distance between the top of the seat and the peg, so very comfortable. A good ADV stand. Speaking of stand, oh yeah, this is excellent for that. We're heading right into the wind right now and having absolutely no trouble at all. We're holding 65. Boy, she does feel good in the corners here. I love the way it sits. It's very commanding. You feel like you're really in charge up here. What'd I say, 32.7, 32.9 inch seat, 835 millimeters, I believe it was. I do like the mirrors. They're up and they're out. They clear my shoulders very well. Hey, look at this, railroad crossing. Wahoo! Atlantic, Coca-Cola capital of Iowa. Let's head over a curve or two. Maybe we can try something like that, huh? Hey, look at these big old potholes here. No problems at all, by golly. Right through without an issue. This is going to be the extent of our off-roading. Feels like it has plenty of torque. I think this would be an excellent town bike. Shifts very well, very light shifting, very light clutch. Good feel, pretty darn good feel. Hey, we got traffic. Now these stoplights here have been flashing as long as I can remember. Main street of Atlantic, Iowa. Drink Coke. This is the Coca-Cola capital of Iowa. How can I prove that to y'all? Hey, you know what? Let's go over here. There's the original building on the left there. There's Ace Hardware. Right there. There it is. By golly. Town has a bunch of old advertising for that stuff. Delicious, refreshing. Drink Coca-Cola. Relieves fatigue. 5 cents. Okay. And if we go back here, there's something really neat, something I always like looking at anyway. I like this bike. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I really do. These are all Coca-Cola trucks, and living where I live, I see these going down the road all the time. And I always think they always remind me of Christmas for some reason. I know it's because they're bright red, you know. But check it out. Now, most of them are on the road right now. Nifty, huh? I'm easily amused. Okay, let's get this bike back. I love the way it handles. Very good power. There is a different kind of a buzz to it, you know. It's got a high RPM motor, and you can tell that. I'm not complaining, I'm not complaining. I'll show you all the old, this is the old train station down here. Check out that. Green Bay Lumberyard, 1915, Rock Island. Isn't that a beautiful building? Chamber of Commerce. That is the old train station. I wonder what we can learn by going back here. Look at how this thing just turns like a breeze, and I'm driving myself into the trees. Rock Island, Atlantic. This thing's very maneuverable. I like it. I like it a lot. Excellent pickup. Excellent pickup. This is a Hooligan bike. This could be an excellent Hooligan bike. The seat is very comfortable. It's wide at the back, but it's still got that so you can move forward and backwards on it. The height of the bike is excellent for handling. If you ride a lot of bikes like this, you understand the value of that. The suspension seems to work very well. I'm very comfortable and very secure. The bike is maneuverable. It does work very well. You know, it's got that 19-inch front tire. We've got these expansion joints in the road here, and the bike is eating that up just fine. That's one of the nice things about an ADV style bike, is it does pavement really well usually. Hey, we got an overhead train track clearance, 14 foot 6 inches. Maybe I can reach it. Nope, I missed. I do like this bike. The only thing I can find that I've faulted so far, there's two things. One is, I'm not sure about this yet, the dash. I'd like to have one of these that's broke in, spend a day on it, going around these corners like nothing. Just a breeze. Call me the breeze. Wahoo! I'm just moving down the road. Oh, I'm old. I'm an old man, guys. And there is Iowa's busiest intersection. Maybe. The bike seems to have plenty of power. Looks like we're attacking 6,000 RPM at about 70 miles an hour. I think these Karu tires are fabulous. I think that's how you pronounce it. Karu? I think they're Metzlers. Boy, look at that. It just picks. Oh, it's telling me to slow down. It's not broke in yet, so we got to take it easy. Can you all see those hundreds and hundreds of 1-ton bales out there? Each one of those bales weighs about 1,500 pounds. Now you got to be careful when you ride by you got to be careful when you go by a field of those. You spook them, they'll roll for miles. Nothing gets in their way, nothing can stop them. Crushing everything in their sight. Look at this, right over the hill. Oh my gosh, this thing is a hoot. Handling is superb, very secure feeling. It feels stable, but yet it's nimble. I really do believe that. I like the way it handles, I really do. We keep catching up to traffic. How in the world is that possible? Welcome back to Marnie, my friends. Nifty little ride, windy day, wonderful motorcycle. Loads of fun to ride. Just having a ball on this thing. Hey, let's go and do that hill spin test for the heck of it, huh? Oh, look at all the sand. Look at all the sand. Look at how well this turns, huh? That is amazing. Hey, when you all get yourselves down here to the mighty metropolis of Marnie, Iowa, get yourself over here to the Derailed Grill right there. Make sure you try the Wahoo burger. Life is good. Life is good. Well, I think I like this bike. I really do. It's got a lot of pep. It's got a lot of power. 40 horsepower is substantial. I was asked the other day how this compares to the Scram 411. I would say this is a totally different class of motorcycle, much more powerful. Very different handling. It feels very light handling, and I like that. It feels nimble. It seems to turn very well. I mean, look at this. It just spins around in circles. I didn't check for a car, but you know, no issues at all. There's my friend's beautiful Triumph. Check that out, 800. It's got a very good clutch, good feel. The brakes are excellent. I love the brakes on these. Beautiful bike. So compared to the Scram, it's in a different class. How's that sound? All right, my friends, if y'all are interested in new or used Royal Enfield, Triumph, classic British bike of any type, get yourself down here to Baxter Cycle in the mighty metropolis of Marnie, Iowa. You need gears, stuff, doodads, thingamajigs, sweet googly woogly, they've got it all. Look at that beautiful, beautiful bike right there. Get down here or go to baxtercycle.com. Tell those folks that Fuzzy Biker sent you. Now it's a beautiful day out there, out here. I'm gonna hop on that beautiful bike and go for a ride. Y'all do the same. Wahoo!